Krystal Ball is as upset about this as she was with RFK. These are things that a lot of Marianne Williamson supporters they try to forget. Once again, I don't give a shit about your opinions over vaccines. But this is Marianne Williamson. As president, I will order the Centers for Disease Control to establish an independent commission to review/reform vaccine safety. This is Marianne Williamson saying that vaccines are unsafe because she wanted to create a commission to review them. Marianne Williamson then says, calling people who express any concerns or questioning about bundling the number of vaccines, neurotoxins, and so forth as an anti-vax is both incorrect and unfair. This is your candidate. This is Marianne Williamson saying that there's nothing wrong with questioning vaccines, questioning their safety. Then Marianne Williamson decided she wanted to be a Democrat grifter. So at the tender age of 70, she decided to change all her positions on this. The tender age of 70, she had a revelation over vaccines because she wanted to fit into the boutique left Democratic Party. And then she goes on to say, given that as of 2019, over $4 billion has been paid out in compensation for vaccine injury, concerned parents should not be demonized nor their concerns minimized, like Krystal tried to do to RFK. So I want you people to be consistent for one goddamn second. So according to Krystal Ball, RFK questioning the vaccines is a red line. Meanwhile, Marianne Williamson don't give a fuck about it. Why didn't Krystal Ball ask Marianne Williamson this question when she was on Krystal and Cal? She didn't because maybe she wouldn't have officiated their wedding if they did. Meanwhile, people were trying to pretend that they didn't understand RBN's criticism of access journalism. This is access journalism. You grill RFK over vaccines, but you don't grill Marianne Williamson, who she literally saying that vaccines can make people sick and there shouldn't be anything wrong with us being concerned about that. That's the red line, according to the boutique left. And the funny thing is, I raised the same concern, which is why I see this classist double standard. Among the boutique left, if you're among the good class, you can say whatever you want. I said the same thing Marianne Williamson just said there because I know friends, multiple. Few of them have been very vocal on Twitter about their vaccine injuries that I know, right? I have a friend who lost their business because their vaccine injury was so bad that they couldn't work. And since he owned their business, he couldn't work. He lost his business. I know some shit, guys. I know people who have suffered. I'll just say that. So I said in a tweet I sent last year, talking to a friend whose life been ruined because they was injured by the vaccine, but they are too intimidated to even speak on it. And obviously I'm not going to say their name, but I was talking to this guy like, man, and they would tell me they felt bullied. Anytime someone bring up their vaccine injury, they will immediately get bullied, right? So I'm like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what people say. So I brought it up. And I said that Big Pharma should be paying everyone injured by their jabs reparations. Full stop. Big Pharma was making $1,000 per second during the COVID pandemic. So as an anti-capitalist, as a Marxist, I was like, how about we seize that production, seize the profits that they made? Okay, you benefited from this pandemic. You should not be able to. So anyone who was injured because they was a good citizen and took the vaccine, you guys should pay them from your profits. Which I was like, man, that's a tame ass take. Not even anti-vax in any sense of the word. I have 111 quote tweets, and I remember this at the time. Look at this ratio. I got a lot of likes on this tweet. I'm at 1,900 likes, but 300 responses. Some of them are supportive, but maybe 100 of them are progressives and liberals who got upset at me because I had the audacity to say that Big Pharma should pay vaccine injured people. So you have progressives and liberals who was protecting the honor of Big Pharma profit. And I was viciously attacked by the boutique left. I'm not going to go through all the attacks. I got many people blocking me. You see, I was going to war with a lot of these people. I'm going to just read some of the replies so you see what I was dealing with. Look, this is just a thought. The sociopathic responses in here are exactly why your friend and so many are scared to speak on it. So she's talking about the responses I got in the tweet because I don't have time to read them all to you guys. Right? But people, my followers, like, holy shit, the progressive vaccine cult is melting down at you over this. And they was, because I said that Big Pharma should pay vaccine injured people. Here's Rome, our brother. Rome says, look at how these people are jumping on Nick, proving his point on why his friend doesn't want to come out. Because I was speaking up for my friend, and people was like, how dare you speak up for your friend who was vaccine injured? How dare you say that Big Pharma should pay them? Don't got time to go through all of them. But I noticed the same boutique progressives who went after me for saying people should be compensated for vaccine injury. Where was they when Marianne Williamson was saying the same fucking thing? They had no problem with Marianne Williamson saying it? It's one big club, and you're not in it.